Boom. How you doing? Come on in. It's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment. Whoop whoop. Hey, we're talking about blessings on the way. We want to get some blessings from spirit, from up above. We want to extend some hope and positivity upon you guys. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4 piles. Allow me to pick my piles, please. Please excuse any background noise you hear in the background, please and thank you. I struggled today to pick up my piles. Don't know why. Okay. First pile is going to be this rocket on the kitty. Say up, up, and away. Second pile is going to be this aggressive tiger, even though it's not really aggressive. Hey there, all you cool cats. Why am I throwing my piles over this way? I don't know. Third pile is going to be this turn down for what kitty. Say, let's turn up, yo. Last but not least is going to be this grumpy cat. Say, go away. Remove your face. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe. You know the spiel. Comment in the comment section. Tell me how much you love me. That's all I got. Peace. What's up, pile one? Let's talk about you. Up, up, and away. Let's go. Grace Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on with pile number one, please and thank you. You guys have extra cards. You have 2 duplicates, so you might have another pile to pick or to choose from. Do what feels calls to you. Great Spirit, blessing on the way for pile 1, please and thank you. We got the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles is all about going from one point to another. And I remember we had this rocket kitty going up, up, and away. A lot of you guys want to do some traveling. A lot of you guys want to go to a beach or to a lake or to a vacation spot. You want to get your feet wet is what I'm saying here. Oftentimes with the 2 of Pentacles, you see a ship in the background, and it comes with travel. So a lot of you guys want to go somewhere and let your hair down. You want to relax, vacation spot. You want to change the scenery. Great Spirit, what else we got? We have the Ace of Rods out here in the verse. I feel like you guys feel like a person is waving a carrot in your face, or you feel punished or restricted. Because my Ace of Rods in the verse is punishment and discipline. Somebody's telling you no, maybe an authority figure, or it's just not the right timing in life right now, but that doesn't mean you can't go. Just because you have resistance doesn't mean it's a denial. I feel like when you actually do go, you'll be able to let off some steam, because that's what I see here with all these clouds out here. You'll be able to enjoy, you having to wait. Sometimes in life, Spirit makes you wait so you can appreciate it that much more. What else we got? We got the Queen of Pentacles out here in a verse. The Queen of Pentacles in a verse is known to be withholding, known to be demanding. I feel like there's an authority figure in your life that's telling you no, whether it be a man or a woman. But I feel like you guys have to be patient. You have to be rooted and suited. That's what I'm hearing. But I feel like it's another person in your life that's giving you restrictions, and they're not a good person is what I'm getting here. A lot of you guys have to take the reins and take the power in your own hands is what I'm getting here, because you have a negative individual telling you no for no good reason. Okay, for this person to be in reverse is telling me they're not exercising their power with grace or with good, methods. Let's talk about it. We got the 6 of Cups in reverse. There's a person in your life that's not to be trusted, because the 6 of Cups comes with trust and familiarity and looking out after people. And I feel like you put your trust or you put authority in another person that's not meant to be trusted. Okay, and that's why they're telling you no. And I feel like you guys have to take your power back. That's what I'm getting here. I don't know how old you guys are, but I feel like you put power in another person's hands. This could be a boss, a leader, a spouse. It doesn't matter, but I do have authority out here. And I have authority that's not meant to be trusted. They treat you like a child. That's what I'm seeing here. Because the 6 of Cups is typically children looking out after one another. What else we got? We got the King of Cups out here in reverse. Now, for a lot of you guys, it's your spouse. Because I see counterparts out here. Whenever I have 2 individuals in 2 separate suites, it's a misunderstanding or 2 puzzle pieces that don't quite get each other. I feel like a lot of you guys are having issues with another person, whether it be an authority figure or a spouse. But I feel like they're not understanding of your needs. I feel like with the King of Cups in reverse, they're lying and, manipulating you, because that's what the King of Cups is known to be in reverse. And I feel like you guys have to look at their character, look at why they wouldn't be loving and supportive naturally, is what I'm getting here with the King of Cups in your reading. Hope it makes sense. What else we got? We got the Five of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands is inner conflict. A lot of your spouses or authority figures don't trust you. And I mean, I mentioned that earlier before, but the Five of Wands includes other people in conflict in the traditional tarot deck. You see a group of people fighting and arguing, and it's multiple people. So a lot of them don't trust you around other people. They feel like you will involve competition or drama will follow you around. But I feel like you going somewhere brings them inner conflict. And like I said before, they're misusing their power, they're misusing their title or position. They should be more trusting. I can go on and on, but I'm not. What else we got? We got the Five of Swords out here. Five of Swords is all about betrayal, backstabbing, not trusting who's around you. You guys shouldn't be trusting people around you or who you give your power to, who you lay next to, because I feel like people around you don't have your best intentions with the Five of Swords upright. To have the Five of Wands, Five of Swords, these authority figures in reverse, it's like not a positive reading, because you're putting all your power into people that don't want to see you really fulfilled or happy. You want to go somewhere, but I feel like there's resistance when it shouldn't be. Don't know why. Ending this reading with the Ten of Cups out here. Now, I see your happiness at the end of the reading. This is your last card of the reading. That tells me a lot, because at the end of the day, you want to decompress, you want to enjoy life, but I feel like that's the last thing that they want you to do. They don't want you to, express yourself. They don't want you to feel freer for whatever reason. And you have to analyze the people that are restricting you. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. Page of Swords is known to be a messenger, a new chapter, new beginning. But I see a child out here. A lot of them like to tell you what to do, like to bully you around. And it's time for you guys to recognize the truth about these people, because he's holding the sword of truth. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks from pile number 1, please and thank you. Blessing on the way is you guys being able to go somewhere you want to go, but you have to recognize that people will block and restrict you, and you have to take your power back first. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do things that you want to do, if it's what you want to do. Let's talk about the Two of Pentacles out here upright. The Hierophant in reverse. Now, the Hierophant is known to be a person of authority, a boss, a leader, a mentor, and I feel like you have a person in your life that is very shady, that's not worthy of your respect, that tells you what to do, when you have to do it, and they shouldn't be so controlling and restrictive, is what I'm getting here. And you could have multiple people that are controlling and restrictive with the Two of Pentacles out here. They don't trust you. The Hierophant comes with trust and looking out after people, and it's a reason why you have to look at them for who they are, because there's a lack of trust in this reading. Let's talk about this Ace of Wands in reverse, restrictions and punishment. Ace of Cups out here. Now, I still see a body of water. I still see fulfillment with your heart space with the Ace of Cups out here, but I feel like people block. I feel like people give you false hope. I feel like you want to spread your wings. I feel like you want to find peace, but I feel like people tell you no for whatever reason. Why would it be so much struggle to go to another location or a change of scenery? Let's talk about this Queen of Coins in reverse, an authority figure that's withholding. And we have spouses out here, just like I saw with the King of Cups out here in reverse. I feel like for some people it's the spouse, for some people it's a boss. You gotta take what resonates, because it's a general reading, but you have withholding individuals in your life, and you have to be the one to take your power back. You can't be so willing to conform to what they want for you. Let's talk about the Six of Cups in reverse, a lack of trust. Two of Cups out here. Two of Cups is all about soulmates and connection. Now, I mentioned how we had counterparts out here. Either you guys aren't happy with your counterpart, or they should be happy with you going to another area, or y'all should go together. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like with this Two of Cups out here, they should be more understanding. Let's talk about this King of Cups in reverse, manipulation. King of Rods out here. I got lots of authority figures in your reading, which is crazy. King of Cups, Queen of Coins, King of Rods, all these kings. You got people telling you who you are. You got people telling you what to do. When you have to take your power back, like I mentioned before, if you allow people to manipulate you, they will continue to do so. You have to develop confidence. You have to stand your ground. I'm hearing if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Let's talk about this Five of Wands in reverse, inner conflict. Seven of Pentacles out here. Somebody likes to supervise you or monitor you. The Seven of Pentacles is all about watching things grow, and I feel like when you're not in eyesight, they don't trust you. They have inner conflict because of other people, competition, drama. I don't know what follows you around or if you get distracted easily, but they like to keep close eye on you. They like to supervise you and tell you, you know, to rein you in and put you on a leash or something like that. For some of them, they think you're a hoe with this hoe out here. Let's talk about this Five of Swords out here. Five of Cups out here. A lot of you guys recognize that the people that you surround yourself are dark and negative, and they bring you regret and sorrow, and they keep you hidden, is what I'm getting here. I see lots of darkness out here. So you have to analyze the people that you surround yourself with if you really want to branch free. I see this body of water out here, but I see your head down, and it's just almost like you gotta separate yourself from the negativity in order to reach your goals. Let's talk about this Ten of Cups, happiness and wish fulfillment. Sun card in reverse. The Sun card in reverse is a shady type of individual, shady type of day. I feel like you want to see different places, you want to see different people, but I feel like it's withholding to you. People like to keep a close watch on you, okay? And honestly, I feel like they're toxic because my Ten of Cups in reverse is toxic family, toxic community, toxic friends or family, what have you, and they like to keep close eyes on you. Sun card is all about exposure, enlightenment, happiness, and joy. They want you to only feel happiness with them. If somebody is really possessive over you, that's a sign. That's confirmation from Spirit telling you that you're amongst people that don't really wish you well. That's all I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe if it resonates. Peace. Hey, what's up, Pile 2? Come on in, all you cool cats and cool kittens. Let's talk about blessing on the way. Grace Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on, Pile number 2, please and thank you. I have triples out here. You might want to check out Pile 3, or you have 3 piles within this one video. Do what feels calls to you, but I have multiple cards. That means multiple readings. Grace Spirit, let's talk about blessing on the way, Pile 2, please and thank you. Lover's card. You might want to check out my last video because the Lover's card started off that video, or you might have came from that. But the Lover's card is all about love, reciprocating, intimacy, reciprocating support. And Spirit wants to talk about your heart space and you and another person. This is a romantic type of energy. Romantic in relationships is abound. Blessings on the way is you being intimate, you being caring, you sharing some sexual type of tension with another person. Let's talk about it. Empress out here, but Spirit wants to warn you guys. I feel like a lot of you guys are upset with this person that we're about to talk about because the Empress is known to be a bitch, non-supportive, non-intimate, non-loving is what I'm getting here with the Empress, when that's what the Empress upright is all about, being supportive, loving, caring, all the good stuff, attractive. But I feel like a person put a sour taste in your mouth and you want to rip their head off, and I say that lightly. But I feel like Spirit wants to give you a warning because you have to understand another person. You can't just have a battle. You can't just go in half-cocked. You can't, be aggressive with this Empress in reverse. Spirit wants you guys to remember grace, kindness, being more forgiving with this Empress out here. But I feel like if it was up to you guys would, go in ready for war. Let's talk about it. We got the Three of Wands out here. Three of Wands is now energy, quick energy, seen from a higher perspective. Typically with the Three of Wands in the traditional tarot deck, you see a person looking on a cliff out on a landscape. Spirit wants to give you a warning because I see a W out here. Spirit wants to give you a warning on having a higher perspective and being a more mature person instead of creating a war or battle or showing your nasty side with this Empress out here in the verse. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. But you guys are a bit reactive is what I'm getting here with this quick and action-oriented card. What else we got? We got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Spirit wants you to learn to let go of things and not hold on to the pain. My Ten of Swords is a victim mentality, and with this birth in your reading, Spirit wants you to let go and really analyze where the hurt and pain came from. And I'm hearing from your expectations. And we all know that expectations leads to disappointment. So you gotta talk it out. You gotta hear another person's perspective instead of living in the past, living in, what they should have done and what they didn't do, and all your expectations piling up that were failed. So you guys gotta dismantle your expectations and the victim mentality. What else we got? A lot of you guys put a lot of pride into yourself with this Empress out here. So when somebody didn't acknowledge you in your timing, you felt betrayed and backstabbed. What else we got? We got the Page of Cups out here in reverse. Now, typically the Page of Cups offers an apology, offers love and new chapters and new beginnings. I feel like somebody owes you an apology, but I feel like that's just you being entitled and demanding with this Page of Cups. If it's up to you, you would treat somebody like a child, is what I'm getting here, because I have a parent-child dynamic out here. But Spirit wants to give you a warning, warning, that nobody owes you anything. You have to get to know people and understand their perspective. But I feel like you want to punish somebody for not, breaking their back for you. What else we got? We got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands is all about letting down your guards, retracting your claws. A lot of you guys are on the defense, and Spirit wants you guys to not be on the defense, which is why Spirit is giving you a higher perspective, because you guys want to go to war. You want to create boundaries, and you want to be defensive, and you want to sound off, and that's not going to get you anywhere. What else we got? We got the Seven of Pentacles out here in reverse. A lot of you guys got some growing to do, because the Seven of Pentacles is all about watching things grow. A lot of you guys are very attractive is what I'm getting here, or you think highly of yourself with this flower being at the top, and that could come to your demise because that's ego out here and you thinking that things should happen in your timing. But Spirit wants you guys to recognize that sometimes things happen, things come up, and you have to watch. You have to be more mature, especially with this Empress in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles, because the Seven of Pentacles is all about maturity, watch things grow. The Empress is known to be a person of authority. So be less demanding based on how you perceive yourself with this flower and this Empress out here. You might be, an Adonis, you might be, beautiful and attractive, what have you, but you have to be able to be forgiving as well. ending this reading with the Nine of Pentacles out here in reverse. A lot of you guys don't feel appreciated. Nine of Pentacles is all about appreciation, luxury. A lot of you guys carry yourself well, and you feel like people should be, on the ball is what I'm getting here. But sometimes things happen, life happens. You guys can't expect someone's attention in your timing. That's what I'm getting here. Now, Spirit is telling you that you're going to have love, but this is from a person you don't feel appreciated by. So you have to be the bigger person. See from a higher perspective with the Three of Wands out here. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. We got another Queen out here. Spirit wants you to hear somebody out with this Queen of Swords. And Queen of Swords is known to hold people accountable. So hold people accountable and listen to their story without being prickly and thorny and being unnecessary. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks from Pile 2, please, and thank you. Talk about this Lover's card out here. Love. Devil card in reverse. Now, your intrusive thoughts and you thinking that you're better than another person, like you haven't sinned with the Devil card in reverse, will sabotage a divine love connection. Okay? And you don't want that to happen. A lot of you guys are very entitled and demanding, and I see that here with these reversals out here. A lot of you guys are entitled and demanding and a bit power hungry, and you feel like a sucker for somebody not acknowledging your worth in your timing, and you're allowing your intrusive thoughts to really get the best of you when you should just let bygones be bygones. Let's talk about this Empress out here in reverse. Ace of Swords out here. Ace of Swords is all about truth, clarity, and intuition. I feel like you guys resonate with the message that I'm telling you guys. You kind of identify with having a rough or nasty side, and you have to pause and reflect. You have to be a bit more mature, and you have to, recognize what's in front of your face instead of going to battle or being aggressive or being prickly. Let's talk about this Three of Wands out here. Three of Swords out here. A lot of you guys are still carrying around the pain and the betrayal and the heartbreak. You let somebody in your heart space, and when they disappointed you, a dark cloud rained on you, and it's been continuously raining on you. Now you have to heal. Now you have to, let go of the expectations. Let's talk about the Ten of Swords out here, victim mentality. You guys are carrying around the pain. You're carrying around the stress and burdens, because that's what the Ten of Wands represents, stress and burdens. But Spirit wants you guys to do something physically, because I see these muscles out here. Do something physically that's going to let you let go of the aggression, let go of the stress that you've been carrying. Like, go work out, go hit a punching bag. I feel like you guys have animosity and tension within you that you have to let out physically. Okay? But you guys got to stop carrying around all the stress and burdens and thinking about how this person betrayed you and, didn't acknowledge you. Let's talk about this Page of Cups out here in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse, all about confusion. A lot of you guys feel like this person made you feel like an option, because the Seven of Cups is all about options and wondering your options. And I feel like you expected a message to hear from them, but they took their sweet time trying to figure things out, trying to figure themselves out, trying to figure the situation out, trying to figure life out. It's so many things, but you can't rush another person trying to figure themselves out. You can't be demanding and then treat somebody like a child. You gotta let that go with this bird. Let's talk about this Seven of Wands in reverse, letting down your guards. Fool card in reverse. With the Fool card in reverse, you have to recognize that people make mistakes. The Fool card in reverse is known to make errors, be lackadaisical, and that's just what the name of the game was. I feel like you guys are ready to embark on going to battle, because the Fool card is opportunities and embarking on a new chapter, new beginning, and adventures. And I feel like you guys are ready to go to war when you got to let down your guards, because people make mistakes. Let's talk about the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords is back out here, and I still see bushes and roses out here. A lot of you guys act like your SHIT don't stink, like you haven't sinned before, like you haven't made mistakes before. Hear them out, listen to their story, how they had to make it out the mud, and you'll probably find clarity within what they tell you, and you'll be able to retract your claws and get rid of those thorns that's in your side. Let's talk about the Nine of Pentacles, I see lots of bushes in y'all reading. Y'all either like being outside, or you like gardening, or you have lots of plants. I don't know which one it is. But the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is not feeling appreciated. The Knight of Wands in reverse is all about being frustrated and angry. You feel not appreciated by a person, and now it has you frustrated. You might even view them as a whore, or somebody that gets around, or somebody that is distracted easily, is what I'm getting here. And that's another reason why you're frustrated with them. So leave that in the past. Find commonality, find balance. Guys, that's all I got for you. Peace. What's up, pile number 3? Come on in. Let's talk about blessings on the way. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on, pile number 3? Please and thank you. I don't have channel messages. I don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Start us off. Please and thank you. Blessings. Knight of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to be patient. The Knight of Pentacles is typically at a standstill. This is not to discourage you or feel like, you got a carrot waving in your face, but be a bit more patient. You feel like your life has been at a standstill when it comes to money. And I feel like things are going to start progressing because my Knights go on missions and they advance, but you still have to be a bit more patient. Let's talk about it. We have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is all about action, now, energy, and seizing opportunities and having a higher perspective. I feel like money's coming your way, but you're on a pause right now, and when it comes, you're going to be able to enjoy it. And it is coming with the Three of Wands because it comes with action within this card, but you have to have a higher perspective before you get it. You have to, just wait it out because it is coming. It's just not coming in your timing. So just be a bit more patient. And this could be as far as work is concerned or just money coming your way, making you feel more abundant. But I feel like it's been a bit slow coming, but Spirit wants you to be more patient. And don't feel like it's not coming at all because I have action out here. So let's continue on. You have the Four Cups out here in reverse. Four Cups is being open and aware. Spirit is aware that you're unhappy, that you're unsatisfied, that you've been struggling and a bit emotional because you haven't had the things that you want or need. With this card, I see tears out here. So a lot of you guys just feel down and out and you feel like life doesn't recognize you or doesn't see your pain. And that's not the case. Spirit is fully aware and open to your suffering. But I feel like when this money arrives, you're going to be able to enjoy it. So don't think that this is in vain, okay? Keep the hope alive. What else we got? We got the Tower card. A lot of you guys are having a meltdown. You're being destructive, or you just feel like life is just throwing lemons at you. That's what I'm seeing here. Because the Tower card is an emergency, a crisis. One thing after another is what I'm getting here. So find balance within yourself. Don't allow, things to get the best of you. Don't allow situations to get the best of you is what I'm getting here. Don't exaggerate your suffering is what I'm getting here. Because I see lots of suffering within the Four Cups and the Tower card. But to be honest with you, it's in God's timing. You know, you gotta learn to let go and let God. What else you got? You got the Eight of Cups out here, and I still see more suffering with his hand being around his knees. The Eight of Cups is all about walking away, but Spirit's telling me you guys gotta do something with your time. Go for a walk, decompress, exercise, be active. I see lots of activity with the Three of Wands and the Eight of Cups out here. Be active with your time. Do your time. Don't let the time do you. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you guys are in jail. You probably feel like you're in jail. You probably feel like you're restricted financially. But you guys got to do something with what you got. What else you got? You got the Magician out here. It's time for you guys to disappear. Do something you haven't done before is what I'm getting here. The Magician is known to manifest, and I feel like your desires are coming, but not in your timing. So occupy your mental state, occupy your hands, and disappear from what you're doing right now. Because I feel like right now you're just surrounded by destruction and pain and suffering. Go in another location. I'm hearing new scenery, new wheel of fortune. You know, change your scenery, change your fortune. So you guys got to disappear from what you're doing now and focus on something else. Ending this reading with the Four of Wands out here. Four of Wands is happiness, celebration, partnership. I feel like this message is making you feel brighter and happier because you feel understood and validated. And you have brighter and happier days ahead of you, but I feel like it's not in your timing. And you have to do the time, not let the time do you, okay? I gotta reiterate that because I see buildings out here. You can either celebrate with what you have or you can let it crumble around you. Okay. Grace, can I get clarity and closing remarks? You guys got to learn to let go and detach. When life gets stressful, go outside, get fresh air, get your blood pumping. Find an activity and focus on that because the King of Swords is going to be very focused and determined. You guys are on a tightrope, and the Seven of Cups is all about waiting and being patient and watching your options. So you just got to be patient with life and, you know, recognize that there are many things that you can do and many options around you. Right now, I'm doing lots of swimming. It's a free activity. If you guys are stressed about money, the zoo is free. It's so much free. The library's free. You know, just going outside and doing things that you like to do. Hiking is free, you know, will bring you pleasure. It's so many options for you. But you got to expand your horizons and not let one situation get the best of you. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks? Please and thank you. 2 cards for the Three of Wands. I like starting off with my duplicates. So let's start off there. Three of Wands is now activity. Things are already moving for your benefit, but not in your timing. That's the difference. King of Cups. I feel like I'm being supportive toward you guys and I'm giving you guys hope. And I see someone drowning in my mind's eye, but I feel like I'm uplifting you guys because I feel like y'all are just drowning in emotions and tears and, you know, what am I going to do? And, you know, yada, yada, yada. But I feel like you guys have opened your heart within this reading and you have options around you. What else you got? We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse is known to be in distress, be non-supportive. A lot of you guys don't feel like you have a shoulder to lean on right now. That's just for some people because I got counterparts out here. But I feel like that's leaving you in a state of distress and you guys gotta walk alone sometimes. Let's talk about this Knight of Pentacles out here, slow moving money. Strength card. Strength card is all about patience. Okay, let me reiterate. Strength card is all about patience. Not about roaring, not about being demanding and saying I'm strong. You have to exercise your strength by being patient. Okay? Let's talk about this Four of Cups out here, being open and aware. 10 of Cups out here. I feel like you guys are open and aware that love and support is a bit distant from you with this arms being stretched and there's distance between these two people. I feel like you guys could use another person's help or support, and I feel like it's not around you. And you guys got to support yourself, and you got to feel that fire within you. Let's talk about this Tower card. King of Swords in reverse. You have to detach and dismiss these bad days, these lemons. When life hands you lemons, you got to make a lemonade. You got to do with what you have and dismiss it. You got to make executive decisions. You have to look around you and recognize that, you know, life is not always bad and life is not always good. You got to ride the wave. That's why I have this wave in the background, because you got to make the best out of the situation. Let's talk about this Eight of Cups out here, getting outside and being active. The Hierophant is known to be in a building when he's upright, but I feel like you guys need to get outside and get active. That's what I'm getting here. The Hierophant versus another individual that's not to be respected, a person of authority. Some of you guys are having issues with work. Some of you guys are having issues with just money in general. Some of you guys got to walk away from a bad job or a bad boss, is what I'm getting here. And that's the source of your pain and misery, because they keep overlooking you. Let's talk about this Magician in reverse disappearing. 10 of Wands out here. 10 of Wands is stress and burdens. You have to disappear from the stress and burdens. A lot of you guys have to disappear from the stress and burdens that your job creates and don't recognize you and don't reward you, is what I'm getting here. If you are feeling the weight of the world on your back and people are misusing you, it's time for you to disappear. Let's talk about this Four of Wands out here. Celebration. King of Wands. You have to be more confident that you're going to get through it. This elephant is a symbol for me. Like, things might be going slow, but you have to create momentum, okay? You have to be creative with this King of Wands out here. You have to be confident. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe. I hope you resonated. Peace. Hey, what's up, Pile 4? Come on in. Spirit showing me go, and that's 2 letters. You might want to check out Pile 2. Go there. But do what feels called to you. Welcome, Pile 4. Let's talk about blessings on the way for you guys. Great Spirit, what's going on with Pile number 4? Please and thank you. I don't have channel message. I don't have extra cards, so it should be showing sweet. Let's talk about Pile 4. We have the Knight of Wands out here. Knight of Wands is known to be inspired, known to go places, known to defend. I tap in with my second card, so let me go there. 6 of Wands out here. 6 of Wands in reverse is embarrassment. Blessings on the way. The Spirit wants you guys to go somewhere and be active, but I feel like you guys imagine the worst with the 6 of Wands in reverse. The 6 of Wands is embarrassment and not feeling successful, because the 6 of Wands is victory, success, and being looked at. I feel like you guys imagine the worst. You guys want to do something that you're passionate about, and it's different for everybody. This is a general reading, but I feel like you imagine the worst. You feel like you will look foolish, and you have inner conflict with the 5 of Wands in reverse, and these horns are confirmation that you guys are imagining the worst. Before you guys get active, you have to have a bit more confidence. So let's talk about it. It's different for everybody. The blessing on the way is you have a blessing, but you have to apply yourself. You want to do something, but you have to apply yourself instead of imagining the worst. I got horses out here, and Spirit's telling me that you got to put the pedal to the metal with this horsepower out here. Don't let life slip past you. What else you got? You have the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups is known to carry energy of disappointment and dissatisfaction. A lot of you guys imagine the worst. You fail before you even apply yourself. Is what I'm getting here with the Knight of Cups out here in reverse. See, like I said before, my knights advance. They go on missions. You have to apply yourself. You have to have your goal, and you have to, do what you got to do. But I feel like you imagine the worst, and you guys are surrounded by disappointment before disappointment has even greeted you. What else we got? We got the Four of Swords out here. A lot of you guys are a bit complacent, is what I just heard, because the Four of Swords is all about rest, meditation, contemplation, and I feel like you guys kind of are resting on your laurels when you guys need to be active. You guys want to go somewhere, you want to do something, but there's opposites out here. Okay, so blessing on the way is things going to work out in your favor, things are going to, iron itself out, but I feel like you guys aren't active. You guys are surrounded by your own disappointment. You imagine the worst, you imagine failure. What else you got? You got the Judgment card. Your spirit team, God, the angels are watching you, because the Judgment card is a message of wake-up call, rising up to the occasion, and a test. So, what you do with this message is entirely up to you. You have to have the courage to rise up to the occasion. You got the key, but you have to evolve with this butterfly out here. What else you got? You got the Fool card. You got to be lighthearted, carefree. You got to be more optimistic with this Fool card out here. You can't anticipate the errors. You can't anticipate the mistakes, because the Fool card in reverse is known to be lackadaisical, known to make errors, and I feel like that's what's plaguing you. You guys starting a new beginning is all up here. It's all mentally, because you guys imagine disappointment or a failure out here. So it's entirely up to you. A lot of you guys are being a PUSSY when you got to grow some balls, whether you're a woman or a man. It doesn't matter, but victory is out here. You got the key, but everybody's watching. Your spirit team on the other side. It's almost like life is a movie, and you're going to remember this moment in time, whether you applied yourself and attacked what your desires, and you went towards it, or you didn't. If you remained a caterpillar. Ending this reading with the Three of Cups out here in reverse. The Three of Cups is all about disassociation. The last thing you want to do, with this being the last card of your reading, is to ignore your desires, to ignore being social, to ignore, getting close to another person, to ignore, happiness. Don't sabotage your own happiness, is what I'm getting here. And I feel like that's what you're leaning towards, but that's the last thing you should do. The Well card is all about discovery. See, she was once at the bottom of the well, but she made it out. And I feel like you guys are currently at the bottom of the well, but you have to put effort into getting out of a tough situation that plagues your mind space. I feel like you're going to have good results with the Well card. You're going to make it on the other side, but you have to convince yourself. You have to have more confidence within yourself. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks, please, and thank you. For Pile 4. Blessing on the way is you applying yourself to something that you're passionate about, but you tell yourself you're not ready. You tell yourself you can't do it. I got multiple cards out here, and I like starting off with my duplicates. Let's start off with this Knight of Wands out here upright, applying yourself and going places. King of Wands out here in reverse. King of Wands in reverse is known to be a bully. I feel like you have a bully in your head that tells you you can't accomplish something, and you have to literally tell that voice in your head to quiet down. It's not getting you anywhere, literally, with this Knight of Wands out here. You literally need more confidence. You literally need to see your power within yourself, but you tell yourself all the reasons why it won't work out. That's not going to get you anywhere. We got a King of Wands out here. King of Wands is known to be very watchful, vigilant. I feel like you've studied something for a long time, and all you need to do now is move in that direction, but instead you are complacent and you just watch and watch and watch and watch. That keeps you stuck. Let's talk about this Judgment card out here, which is another duplicate. Judgment, waking up, rising up to the occasion. You can rise up to the occasion, or you can suffer in silence, or you can imagine the worst with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is all about suffering a loss. I'm here, started from the bottom, now we're here. Like, you're at the bottom now. I feel like you're at the bottom, and now you have to apply yourself. But I feel like you imagine the worst. You imagine, it being a loss or a failure. What else we got? The Tower card in reverse. And it makes sense to me as a reader, because the Tower card in reverse is something that you don't have to fear. The Tower card is a crisis, an emergency, it's a bad day. And I feel like you don't have to fear you suffering a loss, or you having a failure, but your mind gets the best of you. You imagine the worst. You build sandcastles in the sky. Let's talk about this Fool card. Starting off a new chapter, new beginning. We got more duplicates. Fool card in reverse, but you calculate the errors. Fool card upright and reverse is you gotta make a choice, and you gotta commit to it. Okay, you're either gonna embark, or you're gonna just stay stuck. What else we got? We got the Lovers card. Follow your heart, follow your passions. If it's a person that you're led by, then more power to that person, I guess. But I feel like you guys have to follow your heart. Let's talk about the Six of Wands in reverse. Feeling not successful. Star card out here, upright. Star card is hope, inspiration, and guidance. You are inspired to do something. You're inspired to make changes. You're inspired to go in a direction. But you have to get your feet wet. You have to apply yourself. You can't, imagine the worst when you have success right over adversity. Let's talk about this Knight of Cups in reverse. Disappointment, dissatisfaction. Nine of Cups out here. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment and happiness. You imagine disappointment, but you have happiness. Just like the Well card was out here, being discovery. You'll surprise yourself, but you have to apply yourself. Let's talk about this Four of Swords out here, being complacent. And we have more complacency out here. The Seven of Pentacles is watching things grow, being patient. And things don't grow overnight. So I see lots of complacency within both these cards. So you've been watching, you've been waiting, and you haven't gotten anywhere. You gotta do something. It's time for a harvest. Let's talk about this Three of Cups out here in reverse. Last thing you want to do is just not step towards happiness. And I feel like you know where happiness is, but you avoid it. The Hierophant out here in reverse. For a lot of you guys, a person tells you that it's not good for you, because the Hierophant is known to be a person of authority, a mentor. You can't live for other people, one. Two, if you feel like a person is like not to be respected, it's probably true. You got to stand in your power. So I'm getting here with the Hierophant being a leader out here. If you want to reach happiness, you got to be a leader and take destiny in your own hands. But I feel like, sometimes you put power in another person's hand, or society's hands, or your image, or it's different for everybody. I don't know. Please like, share, subscribe. Wishing you hope, happiness, and courage.